Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading White. I'm Marilyn, and today we have an auction bag. I just picked up this auction bag on Wednesday. Hope everybody is doing well. As I said, my name is Marilyn. My husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. I go to our local jewelry auction, and that's where this one's coming from. I'll put all the information down in the description. If you're interested in something, just send us an email to shadingmy@gmail.com. We'll send you a PayPal invoice. Shipping is down below. Anything you need to know. Thank you again. We appreciate you coming back if you are returning. And if this is your first time of viewing us, we appreciate it. Oh, let me tell you a couple things. This is a Ross Simon's ring. And I noticed it was not coming through very well because I wasn't very close. It is a flower. There is 3 flowers. And the center flower is topaz with amethyst in the center, peridot with amethyst in the center, and peridot with amethyst in the center. And then along the edges is amethyst also. This is the side, inside. There's your mark, 925, with the Ross Simon's logo. This is a size 8, and it is for sale for $50. And this is my ring that I'm keeping. It is a pearl with a cubic zirconia halo, sterling silver. Okay, I'm gonna pour these out. Oh, my nails. I am in the process of changing them, so they are a mess because I started doing this bag before they dried, so I'm going to have to redo them. But this is the color, and it's called Susie Needs a Locksmith, and lock is spelled like the Loch Ness Monster. So let's pour this out and see what we find. As it says, it is vintage, some sterling, and Victorian. And I'm just going to pull them over to the side and then pull one at a time out. It goes like so. And this has some issues and it needs some repairs. However, it is pretty fabulous because, let me see where it is. Right here. It is a Givenchy. Is that how you say it? I know some of you are really great, with designer names. Not so much on my part. But anyway, this has some glue. It has 2 pearls missing right here. And the center pearl has a scratch. And as I said, there was some old repair glue that needs to be addressed. This is online without issues for $300 and something. So here it is online on Etsy, and it is the one that is in the gold tone, and it's saying that it is from 1970 for $325. It is faux pearls, and it says that it is multi-strand pearl necklace from Givenchy featuring 5 strands of faux pearls. Center ornamentation is raised dome design encrusted with faux pearls. Length is 15 to 16 inches with extender. Necklace is signed in 3 times, marked Givenchy at each side of the clasp and then again on the reverse of the center dome. Very rare necklace. It is excellent vintage condition. Ours is not. So I did want to show you this one and show you the price tag of in good condition or excellent condition. I thought I would offer it to you at a much deep discount and see if anybody wants to fix it themselves. It is a choker. It has 13 at the top. It has a shepherd's hook and an extension of 2 inches. And on this one, I'm going to say $50 because I know that's outrageous, but it is a designer. And if nobody's interested in fixing it, I will repair it and then put it up for its value at that point. And as I said, it is listed. And the silver tone is the rare tone. There's gold and silver, and I see more of the gold than I do of the silver. So there's that. And I know that's high, but it is a Givenchy. Here we have a Dutch, I think this is silver. I think this is porcelain, hand-painted windmill. So let's go ahead and test it because I have not tested any of these. I do know that on the little tag, it did say some of them were sterling, so let's test it. Okay, and there's your blue. So it is sterling. As I said, it is hand-painted. Beautiful, nice. It is 1 3/8 by 3/4 of an inch. So on this piece, very nice. It has a C clasp. On the C clasp, it is signed GBS 835, and it is really a nice piece. I think, you know, whenever you see a Victorian piece that extends beyond like this pinback does, you generally say that's a Victorian piece. However, this is a European piece, so I really would date this around 1930s. So let's do 15. Okay, why is it blurry? There. Now here is a gorgeous red strawberry brooch. This one is with metal and ceramic. It is so beautiful. It looks like it's painted and glazed with ceramic and gold accents. And this piece, I would say, is probably from the 1960s, looking at the hardware. And on this one, you can also tell that the gold on the front looks like it has been done with gold paint. So on this one, being from the 60s, I'm going to do $18 on this. I think this is a beauty and nice and juicy. And it is 1 3/8 by 2 inches. And we do have the Strawberry Festival every year in Plant City. And you see so many people with strawberry jewelry. So this is, believe me, I should be a pro as much strawberry jewelry as I've seen in my life. Now this one is really a pretty piece. Let me try to get it detangled. There we go. This one I don't see a mark. It's like little flowers, and they're on this gold tone. It is a C-class boss bow with gold tone, and they're wired in. All of those little pieces of flower is wired in. That is a nice piece. Oh, that looks really nice close up, doesn't it? It is 2 inches by 1 3/8. And I would say that this one is a Victorian piece. It is extending over the edge. It does have the wire, which, you know, a lot of Victorian pieces were wired together. So on this one, I'm going to say $15 for the red puffy brooch. There's the back. Now, this is a really pretty piece. This one is marked, and it's the odd spelling for Czechoslovakia. So that was right when they had changed over, and it's funny because they didn't know how to spell it. I believe, and I cannot remember the year, and I apologize for that, but there is no stones missing. And It is enameled with really light touch and all these really pretty stones. I'll turn the Presidium on just to check, but I believe these are all rhinestones. Yeah, they're all closed back. Yes. So if they're closed back, they're generally going to be a rhinestone. And especially considering that it's Czechoslovakia, makes me think it's more on the lines of being glass. But this is a really well done, pretty piece. And it is 1 3/4 of an inch by 1 3/8 of an inch. And it does come out about a little over a 1/2 inch. And ouch, that pen is sharp. And this one, the same thing, about a 1/2 inch. This one, 1/2 inch. And this one was about 3/8 of an inch. And the Givenchy was about 1 1/4 inches. So on this one, I'm going to do $15 on this one. Very nice. Look at this one. This one is really pretty. This one is also an older piece. It's done in brass, I believe. Yeah, brass with this red cabochon. Isn't that pretty? There's the back. There's the front. And it has all these etchings in it. And it is 1 1/2 inch by 1 inch by 1/2 inch. It does have some scratches if you look closely. But that's an older pen, but it is a beautiful brooch. So I'm going to say let's do $10 on that one. And this one is a stunner. This is signed Listener. It is a roller safety clasp. There's the front. No missing faux pearls. And it has enamel. And then these great surrounds. Look at that lift on that. I think this is a beautiful piece. I think Listener is a wonderful quality vintage designer. Their items hold up well, I believe. And it is 1 7/8 of an inch by 1 5/8 of an inch by about 3/4 of an inch. And on this one, I'm going to do $12. That is beautiful. Now this one's cute. This one's wood. It's like a wood button. And the pen is like a safety pen. And this one has inlaid wood. Isn't that interesting? It's like a button. But it's all wood, inlaid wood. Even the red in the center is inlaid. It is 1 3/8 of an inch. And on this one, I'm going to say let's do $8. This one is a dress. Let me find something to open this with without. Nope, there we go. I believe this is a dress pen. I don't think the spikes are long enough to be a fur pen. It says patent. There's a patent number on it. As I said, it does say Coro right here. And that is really nice. However, it does have some missing gold on the front, and also some missing gold on the edge. There is some missing pearls around the edge. It could have been pearled all the way around, but it's obviously not right now. And it is 1 3/4 by 1 3/8. And on this one, I'm gonna do, let's just do $6. That's a beautiful old piece. Now here's another one that's very old. This is done out of pot metal and rhinestones. There's the back. There is a stuck rhinestone right there, but it looks like it's in there pretty good. This pin back has been changed, it looks like, but maybe not. So I would probably say that this is from the 20s or 30s, the way it looks. It is 1 inch by 1.5 inches. And on this one, I'm just going to say $5. Now these, I believe, are dress pins. Let's see. Yeah, they just have the little hooks in there. And I believe it goes on a dress, like to pull your dress on, to like make a square line, or to put on your collars. Yeah, like that. It's a really good condition. I don't see any names on them. They are 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. And everything we have today seems to be puffy. It's a 1/2 inch. So on these, I'm going to say, let's do $12. This is gorgeous. Look at that. It's a fleur-de-lis, I believe how you pronounce it. Fleur-de-lis. Looks like they are rhinestones. There is nothing missing. It also has the swords and the lion and white enamel. There's the back. There's the front and sides. These are some really old pieces. This one is 1 3/4 by, I think it's wider there, 1 1/8 about. And on this one, I mean, and it does have some scratches. It's not perfect, but it's really nice, super heavy. And on this one, I'm going to do $15. If you like that one, you should love these. These are kind of matching in my opinion. I'll bring that one back and show you. These are screwbacks. And they are also, so they go like, this one's a little loose, so it needs to be, you could just simply glue it. If you want me to do it, I can do it with some E6000. They are. They're the fleur-de-lis also, and the white enamel, and they have the red colored stones or black stones. Can't really tell, but here are these. And here's this one back. So I don't think they're matching. I just think they're similar-ish. And I'll give you a size on these. They are 1 inch by about 7/8 of an inch. And on these, I'm going to do $10. Now this one has some verdigris on them. Let me try to get it straightened out. Let's see if there's a name. It's a fold over clasp. And see how it has the, let's get it on camera. Hello. So here's the clasp. And there's some missing gold here. They're all scratched. And then there's a little verdigris right there. It is 7.5 inches. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's just do $6. And I'm going to put it in a bag so it's not exposed to anything else. Here we have a double-headed eagle brooch. This one is, I believe, made of brass. It is the eagle plus a really nice surround with these lines and crosses or X marks. So it has a C clasp. I do believe this is a Victorian pen brooch. Nicely done, in really, really good condition. I think this is just a stunner, actually. It is 2.5 inches by about 1 7/8 of an inch. And on that, I'm going to say, let's do $15. Now, this one is signed, let's see, Palestine. So this one might be sterling. It has a lot of writing in here. I just can't read it. And this is a C clasp, and that's the front. And I love that red cabochon. That is gorgeous. Let's test this and see if it's sterling. Does look like it. And there's a blue. Did that show? Not sure if it did. Let me do it again just to be sure it's showing on the video. And there's the blue. So this made in Palestine sterling a filigree brooch is great with this red cabochon. I sold one similar to this about a year ago, and it was around $150. So on this one, because of the red cabochon, love it, I'm going to do $50. This is a well-done Art Deco revival. I believe it was done in the 90s. It is one of the higher end pieces that don't have a placard back pin. It does have real enamel on the front. It is marcasite, but it's faux marcasite. But it does seem like a newer pen back. So I'm going with it being a revival during the 90s. This is 2.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch. So on this piece, it is beautiful. It is well done. So I'm going to do, for this bar pen, let's do $10 because it is a beautiful piece. And this piece is interesting. Okay, it's a C clasp. There's the front. Okay, and it is in a different language here. This says Quebec. This is 1736. This is a dog and a bone. And I can't read that, but I'm sure some of you can. And then on the back, it says, here it has sterling and then some English marks. I think they're English. They're European marks. How about that? And it says, I am a dog. I'm going to read it with my loop because, oh, actually, let's see if I can read it. with my magnifying glass. See if you can. It says, I am a dog gnawing a bone. While I am... Okay, I've got to get closer. While I am gnawing, I take my rest. Time will come, which is not yet come, when I will bite those who have bitten me. Interesting. And there's the front again. It is sterling silver. The pin back needs to be opened up a little bit, and I will open that so it sits in properly. And on this one, I'm going to say, since it is sterling silver and quite unique, I'm going to say let's do $15 on that. And the last piece we have is this beauty. It's a fold over clasp, unsigned. That is stunning. It has faux pearl, red, pearls, and a little glass, clear glass. One that looks like a cornelian, faux pearl. This one is like a faceted red. This one is probably supposed to look like lapis, and this one like marcasite. No, malachite. Let me just, I'm positive these are glass. Yeah, they're all glass. And this is beautifully made. There's the back. I would say this is Victorian, but I am not opposed to saying that this could possibly be a revival of Victorian. However, it being with the simple clasp, I'm more leaning toward it is Victorian. 7 1/4 inch. Isn't that stunning? I think that's beautiful. And on this one, I'm going to do $25. Now I want to show y'all what I got from Tuesday's Fun Finds. She is a YouTube friend of ours. Isn't that the cutest card she has? And then she has how to get her on eBay, YouTube, and whatnot. I love that. Anyway, she has been doing whatnot for a while. And as I told y'all last week, or this week actually, I did get approved. And thank you guys. I know that having a YouTube channel definitely helps. However, that is not what Whatnot is looking for from what talking with them and reading about them I have discovered. It mainly is that you have supply. They want you to do their auctions, but they want you to have a lot of inventory, it sounds like. When I was filling out the application, that seemed what they were most interested in, is that you have a lot of inventory. So that's my opinion of them. I was very, very impressed with Tuesday's show. She did a great job, as a lot of people who are doing it are having wonderful shows, but that doesn't take away from their other platforms that they do, whether it be YouTube or Poshmark, eBay, Etsy. We all do different things. And I just want to thank you all for supporting me and what I have done. And I wanted to show you what I purchased from Tuesday's Fun Find. And my rule of thumb is if somebody else bid on it, I let them have it. But if not, I went ahead and purchased, because these were amazing pieces. So I'm going to offer them up to you guys. This one is, let me test this one to be sure. I did test it earlier. I just want to be sure I tested the bottom. Yes, I did. Okay. So I got these in mail, I believe, yesterday. And this one is sterling silver and garnet. Aren't those beautiful? I think they're gorgeous. They are on wire. There's the back of them. They say 925. The way these look, this one's a little bent, but the way these look, they look from the 80s or 90s. And if you count the wire from your ear, it is 1 3/8 of an inch. But if you don't want to count that, it is about 7/8 of an inch. It is 3/8 of an inch wide. And these are nice size garnets. Aren't they pretty? So on these, I'm going to do $25. Let me pull this light, show you. And they are deep red. And wearing the orange kind of helps show that. So these are $25. These on the card are these little stud earrings. And they are little white ladybugs. These are tiny. And they are like, I'm going to say 3/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch. And on those, I'm just going to say $7. On these are jade. They're faceted with real pearls. You can see this one's a little larger than that. But when they're on your ears, you don't notice that. These are sterling silver. Oh, and did I say those garnets were sterling silver? I don't remember. These are 1 1/8. And the pearl is 3/8 of an inch. And on these, I'm going to say $25. And believe me, if none of these sell, I'm going to be very happy to put them right into my collection. But I wanted to offer them to you first. These are signed V8 Poland 925. They are amber. Aren't those gorgeous? And I really like this closure on these. And the setting. It is 1 3/8 of an inch by 5/8 of an inch. And on these, I'm going to do also, those are pretty. I'm going to do 25 on these. And the last ones are these. These are, and let me open these because, and I want to be sure to remind y'all, if you see, I cannot remember for the life of me what these are called. Oh yeah, they are called English lock backs. So that's how they go. This is a frog. These are all cubic zirconia with black eyes. And they are signed QG925 Turkey. And these are just really, really well made. And if anybody's interested in the little frogs, I'm going to say, let's do, and they click in. If anybody's interested in the little frogs, I'm going to do $18. So definitely, I think Whatnot is a wonderful place to go shop your friends, shop things that you're interested in, and definitely get a feel for it, see if it's something you like or that will work for you. It's just another opportunity to see wonderful pieces and wonderful jewelry, whether it's, they have everything. Jewelry, handbags, vintage, modern, you name it. It seems like they have everything. And like I haven't been watching too long. However, I am enjoying what I have seen so far. But that's with everything. I love watching everybody's YouTube channels, and whether it's YouTube, Whatnot, there's lots of other things. I don't have other, like I don't have Instagram and I don't have Twitter or things like that. I mean, I have them, but I've never even hooked them up. And it's because I don't know how to use it. It's funny. Barry and I were watching something on Pluto TV. And I said, uh-oh, we've gotten to the point that we don't know how to use the remote on certain stations or streaming places. And it was so funny because it was reminding me of my mom and dad. It just cracked me up sitting there watching us like, how do you do it? But made me crack up, and hopefully it makes you laugh too, as we all are aging, whether you are in your 20s or you're in your 70s. We all are each day getting a little older, and all I say is enjoy each day and be sure to, whether it's, like I said, Whatnot, Poshmark, YouTube, just go and watch things in fun and see what works for you. I am so thankful to each and every one of you for taking a little bit of your time out of your day and sharing it with me. And I also want to say thank you to Happy Hour Haulers, to Janet and Bren, for giving us a referral to Whatnot. I'm sure showing them our huge death pile and our inventory and having a referral was what got us in so quickly. So lots of those things make a difference. Thank you again for spending a little bit of your day with us. If you see something that interests you, send us an email to shadyandwhy@gmail.com, and hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye.